Welcome to Shooting the Breeze with Nathan. I am Nathan. Today I want to talk about a couple of trailers that have been dropped in the last couple of weeks. This is my third attempt to make this video. The first attempt was somehow the file disappeared, so I don't know where that went. The second attempt, just no energy in that whatsoever. I was just tired and out of it already, so this is my third attempt. I got my yoga in, and I haven't had breakfast yet, but I'm going to. I'm ready to get this thing going. So first, I want to talk about Batman Hush. Yep, again. They dropped the trailer 3 weeks ago, I believe. I thought it was really great. It was definitely short and sweet. And they usually are with the DC animated films when they make the trailers. They just make them short and sweet. And it is based on a comic book. The trailer, you will see in the trailer just some of the villains in the Rogues gallery, and there are a lot of villains in the book popping out everywhere. And but you will see some of them. And I think you'll be surprised. And of course there is a new villain, which is Hush. I'll find you a picture of him. That's him. Now this book and the character was created in 2002-2003 as a series before they decided to make it into a graphic novel. They're bringing this character into this DC animated universe, which is in continuity of all these guys right here. And this film is the fourth Batman film in its series. I think it's going to be quite good, you know. I mean, it's quite dark, and as it always is with Batman films, Jason Momoa is back playing Batman. They're also bringing and introducing another, not a new character, but sort of like a new character into this new continuity series of films, which is the Catwoman, and of course a whole bunch of other awesome characters. Tim Drake has been replaced with Damian Wayne, and the Son of Batman has not been created yet. When this book was done. So he's going to be replacing Tim Drake, because Tim Drake is in this comic book, so he will not be in the movie. Oh no, I think it's going to be a great film, so check out the trailer for that, and hope you'll enjoy it. So now I'm going to talk about the Terminator, Dark Fate. The Terminator, right there. I know it's a small picture, but Terminator. The Terminator's back. First, I should say that I believe that they made this film as if Rise of the Machines, Salvation, and Genesis are no longer part of the franchise. So it's starting off with where Terminator 2 ended, Judgment Day. And I have the movies. I have these. Okay. So, but it's starting off where this ended. So, they're making this film as if this never existed. So, which kind of sucks, because this movie, I thought, was really good, in my opinion. But what I do like about it is, well, first I should say that I think the reason being that's happening was because James Cameron was not a part of the last three films. So, James Cameron is back, producing, co-writing this new film. And he will not be directing. He's going to have a new director, Tim Miller, who directed Deadpool, is going to be a part of this film. I believe, and this is just my opinion, I believe that what they did was they took some of the elements from the last three films and put them into Dark Fate. For example, you can see a brand new Terminator in this trailer. It has the endoskeleton, or exoskeleton, I don't know what's what. But it does have the skeleton, and it's covered with liquid metal. Kind of like what Christina Loken played, the character that she played, the TX, she was a skeleton with liquid metal covering the skeleton. So, and so they added that element into this one. But what's really cool is that they decided to separate the liquid metal from the skeleton into two different Terminators. See, I don't know if that seems confusing to you. You just have to check it out for yourself. But it is one Terminator, and he can't separate himself into another Terminator. So it's kind of like a T-1000 and a TX. And they're just two different Terminators instead of one. And I thought it was pretty sweet, and it was pretty cool, especially in the graphics. And you're also going to see another Terminator, which I think they took it from Salvation, where Mackenzie Davis is protecting a new character that's in this film. She is a Terminator, but she thinks she's human. So it's kind of like what they did in Salvation. Because if you remember in Salvation, Sam Worthington played a Terminator who thought he was human. And I don't know about that one. The movie was terrible anyway. So was Genesis. But yeah, I think they took that element from that film and then put it in this one into Mackenzie Davis, who plays another new Terminator again. So, and Sarah Connor is back. You will see Sarah Connor back. Linda Hamilton is back. One question where is John Connor? There is no John Connor in the trailer. I don't know if there's going to be a John Connor in the movie, which is what I thought the whole series was about John Connor. So, but you won't be able to see John Connor in the trailer. So I don't know if he's in this one or not. I don't know if Edward Furlong is coming back for this or not. So, but check out the trailer. I think you'll like it. And one more thing, Arnold Schwarzenegger is definitely back for this one. And again, I don't know what character he plays. I don't know if he plays a Terminator. I don't know if he plays a human version of the Terminator. But I'm just glad that those guys are back. I'm glad Linda Hamilton's back, Arnold's back, James Cameron's back. Hopefully they'll get this thing right back on track. And they'll be able to let James Cameron tell the story he wanted to tell instead of, all these other mess-ups that came in. So I thought Salvation was terrible, and I thought Genesis was terrible. But I thought Rising Machine was pretty good. But yeah, check out the trailer and tell me what you think down below. Write down in the comments down below. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is Swamp Thing in the DC Universe. I wasn't sure if I wanted to talk about this because it already had its premiere date on the 31st of May. I have not seen it yet, the series, but in case you don't have the DC Universe is another streaming platform, kind of like Netflix and CBS Access, that kind of thing. And it only features DC Comics and DC Comics related films and TV shows and stuff like that. It does have its own original content out already. Titans and Doom Patrol are already out right now, and that's the Swamp Thing. But in case you don't have DC Universe streaming services, check out the trailer for Swamp Thing. It's pretty dark. It has some of those horror elements, and the reason why is because it's produced by James Wan. He's directed the Saw. I think just the first two Saw films, Saw 1 and 2. And he's also directed Fast and Furious 7. He's also directed Aquaman. So he definitely has a working relationship with the WB and DC Universe. I should also mention that I never read the comic books. I've seen the films that were made in the 80s. Yeah, there were Swamp Thing movies that were made back in early 80s, I believe. And I have seen those when I was a kid. Funny story though, if in case you didn't know, DC Comics were gonna cancel Swamp Thing until the movies came out. The Swamp Thing comic book series got a reprieve, and now it's been going on ever since. So thanks to the movies, we're still gonna get our Swamp Thing in the comic book world, and now we're gonna get our TV series. In the trailer, you're gonna get a brief glimpse of Swamp Thing. I think they did a really great job on Swamp Thing. And Swamp Thing is played by an actor, Derek Mears, who's done a lot of special makeup effects type films, heavy special makeup effects heavy type films, and He Always Have Eyes 1 and 2. He's played Jason Voorhees and Friday the 13th. So I think he was a good fit because he's a really big, tall, intimidating type of guy, and even though he's a pretty nice guy, he's perfect fit for the role. So, but yeah, check out the trailer for Swamp Thing, and if you have an interest in DC Universe, check out DCUniverse.com and check it out. I have DC Universe. I paid for a whole year. I love it. So, and I'm still in the middle of watching the Doom Patrol, so I can't watch Swamp Thing yet until I watch the Doom Patrol first. But yeah, check out the DC Universe. Check out the trailer. Tell me what you guys think. If you've seen the first episode, tell me about the first episode. Don't spoil it though. I mean, I don't mind the spoilers, but I like to check it out myself. But for me, don't spoil it. Just tell me how you thought it was, and so that other people will know how you thought it was. Pretty simple. So, other news, Captain Marvel is going to be out on Blu-ray, DVD, digital on June 11th. Shazam is going to be out on the same platforms on July 16th. So, I've seen the movies. I've done my reviews on them. I will post them at the end of this video. I actually cannot wait for the Shazam to come out. Big fan of that one. So, I'm not a Marvel fan, but Captain Marvel was a really good movie, so and I'm sure there's a lot of Marvel fans out there, so I'm just letting you know when those are coming out. So check those out. And that is it. That is all I got for today. Hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. Be bold. Be adventurous. Take a deep breath. And I will see you next time. Namaste.